And tonight we have Deconverted Man with us for our interview. I do have a quick question while I'm trying to find my regular questions here. You have a picture of a lobster on your banner for your page, for your channel, and you asked, are you going to be talking about lobsters? You asked yourself this. So,
well, you know, hate to bring it up, but it seems like every time I make a video, just lobsters somehow manage to get into the videos. I don't know how this all started. It's just they've overtaken my life at this point. But I guess it is beneficial because I did find that the only true religion was the lobsterist, so that's something. But I'm still a skeptic, even though I know the truth now. I still remain a hard atheist, even though that makes no sense after having the lobsterist be revealed as the true thing. Just because I don't, you know, Lot and I, we get along, but ultimately, I don't care about the lobster original deity, and it doesn't care about me, so whatever.
Right. That's
it
like...
makes sense, actually, because lobsters are the cockroaches of the sea, and everybody knows that they're going to survive any nuclear blast, so...
Yeah.
Well, I have a book that says that the book is true in the book, so, I mean... It says it right there. It's like that's like one of the first things it says. Like, this is a true book because it says it.
You know what George Carlin says about that kind of shit. He's like, I see something coming at me sideways. That doesn't make me hungry.
Yeah, but did he say that what he says is always true? No, but my book did. So there. I really wanted that to happen at the Bill Nye versus Ken Ham for the 20th time when Ken Ham says, I have a book. I wish that Bill Nye had known that was going to happen and start pulling out books. Well, we have some books too, you know.
Yeah.
Biology, you know. It's like, oh, look at this book. Look at this one.
Yeah, exactly.
Start throwing them at them.
Right. Were you ever religious, and how did you come to your non-belief?
Yes, deconverted.
Right. That's my next question. I'll come to that. I'll come to that in a little bit.
Yeah, I was Christian, and what was the next one? How did I get out of it?
Yeah, or how did you come to your non-belief?
Well, I researched my religion, so that was a problem.
I mean, was there one pivotal point in your life which said, okay, there was this one thing that prompted you to say, God is bullshit. This religion is bullshit.
Well, I think it was I think that was the inevitable conclusion after the year some odd that I did a research into my religion to see what I could find to be true, what I could find to not be true, etc. And you know, there was that moment at the end where it's like, okay, that's it. And for me, it was very emotional. For others, not so much. Everyone's different on that.
Yeah, I've had this conversation with many people, and they say the way you came out of a religion was more emotional. And it's like, well, I did use some emotion, but it was mostly more logic than it was emotion. So I get that. So people will say, well, if you don't think about it logically, then
like as if that wouldn't count. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You know, and I think I've encountered one such person that was an emotional disattachment from the religion, but then they started pondering and asking these questions and whatnot. So I don't think that any way is invalid or valid. It's just we all have different paths to take to get us wherever we might be going.
Okay.
Yeah.
My next question here is, what was your inspiration for making your videos? I mean, what actually got you into producing your videos?
Oh, I love making videos. I love editing videos. I've been on YouTube for pretty much since it started. I've had several channels, only maybe 3 of which are still around. But I just love producing content. But Deconverted Man kind of came out of my doing Infinite Hope for a year plus, which when I was a Christian, that was my channel. But that's gone now. That whole channel is obliterated. I kind of wish I'd kept it just to have it because I had videos on there that I didn't have saved, but I obliterated that channel. So it's like, I'm going to do that, but now I'm going to do it as a skeptic. So
yeah, we were speaking of videos. We were doing a segment called the 1 Minute Skeptic here on the show because you and I had reached an agreement for us to do that. We were doing that here for a little over a year. And what gave you the idea for the Deconverted series, or I should say the 1 Minute Skeptic series?
Well, it's a takeoff on the 1 Minute Apologist that's up, and they do like this black and white softball interview where whoever it is asks the apologist of the day a really softball question, which they've obviously prepared for, and then they give this really quick answer that sounds so sophisticated and so it's so well rehearsed, it's so well shot, it's so well edited. It's not a minute, but it's it's not that long of a thing. It's actually, I think, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, depending, which I've broken all the rules for the 1 Minute Skeptic anyway. So I've had an hour-long 1 Minute Skeptic, whatever. The title was just a joke.
The 1 minute thing is just a suggestion.
Suggestion, right? Yeah. I've had people say, "Well, I can't do
it's
this."
More a guideline rather than a rule.
Yeah.
But that was the idea, was to have a counter to that series, and so I wish it was. I wish it would take on a life of its own, and other people would do it. Because it's not my. It is my idea, but it is out there, and anyone can do this sort of thing. And it wouldn't bother me to find out somebody else is doing a 1 Minute Skeptic.
Oh, great! We're doing that tomorrow, by the way. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll hear from my lawyer, but I don't care.
That's all right. They have to find me first. You can't sue somebody you can't find.
I'd like to be given credit for the idea or whatever,
sure.
But I want it to be, because it wasn't about me. It was about whoever the guest was, and to get their channel noticed as well. So it was kind of like, as I grow in numbers, maybe your channel will get some more hits because it's out there. Right. And I was always hopeful that a big channel would come along, scoop it up, and be like, "Oh, we want to do that all the time." So it'd be a big thing, but it didn't happen. That's okay.
That's just the way YouTube works, I guess.
Yeah, it's just it is YouTube, and I haven't done one in a while, but I'm getting geared up to try to relaunch it and make it a thing again.
Speaking of YouTube videos and channels, are there any YouTubers out there that you really like? Or
Karen S.
I'm sorry?
Karen S.
Okay.
Big friend of mine. I've done a lot of things with her. Toby Kid Major. Off the top of my head, I'd have a list if I had known. I have in my channel. There's a recommended playlist or recommended YouTubers on the front page of my channel. So whoever's there, that would be the answer to that. I don't know who that is without looking.
Okay.
Except for those two off the top of my head.
Yeah, no, I get that. I'm following at least about 100. I have to look at them and like, oh yeah, this is who I'm following. And some of those people don't even make videos anymore or haven't made a video in quite some time. I don't even know if their channel's even still active in any way, shape, or form.
Anyone except for Paul. Screw Paul. Not that Paul. The one with the minion icon. Yeah, you, Paul. Nobody likes you. That was. He complained that I hated him last video. So
I have no idea who that is. So
it doesn't matter. Nobody does.
Nobody knows who I.
That I know.
It doesn't matter anyway because no one knows who I am. I mean, I have to. I have to get up in the morning. I go, oh yeah, that's who I am, and I have to put my. I just remind myself who I am in the morning. Yeah. So. What's one of the best videos you've seen on another channel?
Oh man. Within the skeptical.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could be just a funny video if you'd like. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Or something you think is really interesting.
What is something interesting that I've seen lately on YouTube? Oh boy. I don't know. I was looking up Legend of Zelda fake trailers for a while. I was like, yeah, this would be good as a movie if they did it right, but I know Hollywood would screw it up. So
yes, Hollywood does screw things up very well.
I don't want it to happen because it'd be like, let's recast everybody as the alternate gender and race because why not?
I actually have no problem with them doing that. It's like, okay, I want to see this like this. I
was thinking of doing Schindler's List. But it's all going to be Nazis and then they're going to be the good guys, and then the Jewish people, they're going to be in the roles of the Nazis.
Oh wow,
and they're all going to be flipped to gender, and they're all going to be black. So I'll
That would-
just pretty much piss off everyone.
That would piss everybody off quite easily. Yes.
And transgender. Make
Yeah.
sure all of them are like fluid gender.
Yeah, and make sure that something like that
And
would never be
narrated by
allowed.
William Shatner. There, I've
Yeah.
ruined my career in movies. I am done.
So
now.
the-
That
so-
would be my one movie, and that would be it.
Something like that would never be allowed in Germany. I'm just saying.
Would never be allowed anywhere.
No.
This was a horrible idea. We'll greenlight it.
That's a horrible, horrible
M.
idea.
Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
The plot
Oh,
twist was it's all a dream.
Yeah. Oh, Shyamalan. Yeah, you just put Shyamalan in charge of anything. You might as well just say, we're just going to throw money down the goddamn drain.
You know what? Never mind. Edit this out of the podcast. It's not my answer anymore. Too
Must
late.
be-
Edit? Wait a
Bay
minute.
is furiously
Con-
writing that down right
live
now.
show.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
man.
minute. This is a live show. Yeah, that's right. And Connie, did we say anything about editing? I'm just,
What's that?
what's that? I have no idea.
By the seat of your
I forget what
pants.
the
That should be
question was.
that
Next
should be the
question.
tagline of this show.
Let's talk about lobsters again. I'm safe there. Recast my lobsters as M. Night Shyamalan. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
What do you do outside of your YouTube persona? Do you have like a job in real world?
No, I don't. That's it, man. I'm YouTube. I don't have any real existence. Yeah. No. I what do I do besides YouTube?
Yeah. Do you like drive a truck? Do you hunt moose? What do you do?
What do I do? Sleep. You don't need comments from you. Well, I research and I read and I study and I write and I create ideas and I basically I'm an idea generator. I make I different thing. I write and write songs, write stories, and that's basically my thing.
That's
my
what you
book,
do to get paid?
Not yet.
Well, that's what I was asking about. I mean, what do you do for like work? I mean,
Oh, nothing.
Nothing?
I
Oh.
could. I don't. I'm not able to. I've.
oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of sucks. You know,
Oh.
I would love to do something. The only thing I could probably do would be to debate for a living, but you can't just like apply for that. You know.
Yeah, I haven't found any place to apply for that. I
Yeah.
take it everywhere I go. So
You have to kind of roll into it. You know.
yeah.
But yeah, my different various chemical imbalances in my mind prevent me from having normal work, which
Oh, I
is
see.
cool. But
Oh.
it is what it is. Maybe I'll get it working one of these days. Maybe I won't. Don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Connie, do you have any questions for Deconverted Man?
Well, okay. You said that you left your religion, and if you don't want to share this, that's fine. I just didn't know what particular brand of Christianity did you adhere to?
See, that's a tough one to answer because I mean I started out in a Lutheran church, but then I've been in Baptist, I've been in Presbyterian, I've been in Pentecostal, I've been in whatever the Believed Church of Christ is. You know, I've been
Yes.
to various different denominations. I suppose Baptist and Lutheran, and I'm not sure what covenant was, what that church was, I think they were kind of
I'm
light.
familiar with that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, New Covenant. So I don't
Mhm.
know if they were just if the church was called New Covenant Church. So I don't know if they.
That's such an irony word. I mean, for the religion. I mean, all right. To put this in perspective, Connie and I have been reading The Atheist, the Bible, and No Wardrobe. I mean, it's our second podcast, and there's a part where we just recently read. It's not posted yet, but we just recently read this, where it says God's covenant is supposed to be in perpetuity, which means forever. And so everybody keeps saying, "Well, there's a new covenant, new covenant, new covenant." It's like, no, you're still under the original one.
right. It's just the next chapter of the original covenant.
Yeah, it's the same. You're under the
It's
same covenant.
like
You can't make a new one because you're still under the original one. So-
Well, it's like New Coke. You know, I mean, everyone hates it, and then you're like, oh, see. That's what the original is there for. But yeah, I mean, so I don't know what their doctrine or thing was necessarily. But I've been to, I went one day to a gospel, or a couple different days to a gospel church. But I've been all over the map for for that pretty much. But I think that I don't know if any one of them really stuck out. But I mean, Christianity was and faith in God was very much a part of my life where I wanted to understand what God wanted me to do and how what am I supposed to do, because of this and that, and I mean it was something that at different points in my life I made really important, and then other times it was like it wasn't even there.
Yeah.
And it's just it's something that you carry with you as a thing that you're supposed to kind of have to do, but also it's kind of a chore.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go to church, okay, I think that I think the most amazing church thing, if I had to quantify, would be when I was in the military just last week when I was 18. Yeah. Shut up, outright lie. That it was they had a sermon and it was all like singing and super energetic or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome, because you're in boot camp and it's just everything's so plain and ordinary. Well, the next church thing was just back to normal, so it's just like they only do that awesome one for the people that are just coming in. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
I want that all the time, dang it.
Selling it, yeah.
Basically.
I get that too. I mean, it kind of all over the map, and actually sounds like, religion was in some ways trying to find purpose and meaning in life, and I also get the whole thing about it being emotional as you left. Now, okay, you talk about filmmaking and writing. Were you involved in like acting and film at some point in your life, or are you?
I've been in 7 stage plays.
Wow.
I want to say 7. I'd love to do it again. The one that's here is a more like, I think they're part of a guild. So I'm not in the actors union, and I don't have money to be in the actors union. So
you have to pay to be in the actors union.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Pretty much.
I gotta get on. I gotta get in on that scam. I mean,
well,
I'm gonna start my own actors guild. Barry, just pay me money right now.
Actors guild. Well, some you do, some you don't. I mean, it just depends. But they're more of a professional thing, so they don't necessarily have open auditions.
Oh, I see.
I haven't seen anything for that. I tried to find out, but I've done different things in college. I did different plays, and later on, I found a playhouse to do stuff as a more older person of.
Okay.
But I haven't done anything like that lately. I really would love to. I love being on stage. It's great.
Yeah, Deconverted Man's gonna get a call from Hollywood tomorrow, and he's gonna go, "Who are you people again?"
Oh, they heard about my pitch there.
Yeah, they heard about the pitch about the lobsters and.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time now, right?
Lobster Man.
Lobster
on
Man.
Broadway.
Lobster Man. Yeah, that's the superhero movie. It's going to be Lobster Man. The guy is pinched by a radioactive lobster and gains the power of lobster. We don't know what the power is yet, but
and his kryptonite is a boiling pot of water.
Yeah, everyone's got to bring up the weaknesses of lobsters all the time.
Drawn butter, yeah.
And drawn butter. Oh no, drawn butter! Run away, run away! All the criminals just got to carry butter in their pocket.
Something like that. No, but it would have, get great lines like, "I'm going to give you a shell of a time."
Oh,
don't turn tail and run on me now.
Right.
Have you in my claws.
Insert other Chris Station joke here. I gotta get what's his name? George Costanza. Now I can't think of his real name.
Oh, you mean from I can't think of his real name either. You mean from
Jason Alexander.
Yeah, Jason Alexander. There you go.
I got to get him to be my marine biologist. And then I'd have a scene where he'd be like, "Man, I knew I should have been an architect." And that would be the end of the movie. There. I don't know what happens before that moment, but that's the ending.
I got the ending written. I don't have anything beforehand, but I got the ending ready.
That's fine.
Yeah.
People will get it that know the show. People that don't, I don't care about them. You know. In fact, it'll just be a Seinfeld movie, just with the Lobster Man as kind of like that's actually the B plot of the movie. So the whole time you're like, why am I watching Seinfeld? I don't get this.
The villains
Down
is,
in the
is
Lobster Man,
still
there's like, okay, but
chef,
what
right?
Connie, do you have any other questions for Deconverted Man?
Oh, I see that Dawkins' dog and
Torvin.
Torvin are in the.
Yeah,
they have a couple
I
questions.
know those names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had some questions too. I mean, if you unless you have any more,
Whatever you got, come on, bring it on.
Dawkins Dog asks, if you were forced to join a religion, which would it be?
Oh man, what's the one that believes that the Force is real?
Jediism.
The Jediism, I guess.
Not
they seem like the coolest
lobster
bunch. That or Buddhist, I guess. I mean, it would just kind of be like, yes, I'm one with everything.
I would be Pastafarian because only I'd get spaghetti.
Wait a minute, I can do my own made up. I mean, the real religion. I'd be lobsterist then. Why not?
Why not?
He didn't tell me I could join my own made up religion.
He didn't specify it couldn't make up your own. It just said you're forced to join a religion.
Yeah.
So
it'd be the donate $1 million to me religion.
I joined that one. But I have to get $1 million joined to me
right
too.
Here in my book.
Right. It says right here in my book says you have to give me $1 million. Everything in this book is true because the book says so.
You know, the thing is, the church teaches you how to make $1 million in the book. How to make $1 million, only $500,000. So.
Yeah, well, from what we've read, that all you gotta do is make up a bunch of crazy rules and try to enforce
You buy a couple of those books. See, all right.
Yeah.
There you go. I made my $1 million. Now you sell some other schmuck 2 of those books. There you go. That's it.
You sell 2, and they'll sell 2, and and the people above you. That's called a pyramid scheme, by the way.
Yeah. Sounds like Amway. Scamway.
Scamway. Another question we have from Torvaren. He asks, do all dead bodies get sent to Red Lobster for judgment?
I don't remember. It's in the book. You're going to have to read the book. It's on my profile. Can't be bothered to look up what it says anymore.
$19.99 plus shipping and handling.
I wish I charged for that. No, it's on the Google Plus main profile of mine. It says become a lobster. So you click that, goes straight to the book. Look, I'm telling you, and I don't just say this stuff because, yes, I do.
Dawkins continues on, asks, when you bow your knee before God, will judgment, as you surely will, what will you say to your Lord? The lobster, I guess, or the $1 million, whichever one you want to use.
Bite my shiny metal ass? Like, hey, that's from Futurama. You're stealing. I'm like, exactly. Might as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm already screwed. What more are you gonna do to me?
Right.
Might as well go down fighting, man.
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Deconverted Man, where can they find your channel?
YouTube/users, however that works. Deconverted Man with the number 1, because YouTube screwed me up. But I do own Deconverted Man, but there's nothing there, so don't. There are videos there, but they're stupid videos. So go to Deconverted Man 1, just type in Deconverted Man on YouTube, and you'll find me. And if not, then panic.
Step
the
1.
lobsters will have absconded with you. Is that what you're saying?
So step 1 is look for Deconverted Man. Step 2, don't find him. Step 3, panic. Okay, we got
Pretty
it.
much.
Yeah, look for the guy who looks like Zach Gaffiganakis. Is that what you said?
Dawkins asked why I didn't tell Zach Gaffiganakis was on tonight. So
Yeah, between two palms. Where's the interview there?
I don't know what that is, but
I don't either.
Oh,
let's do that.
All right. Well, we'll
Someone
get to
with
the.
Obama. I don't know.
Yeah, we got a lot of clickbait.
Can I tell you my 9/11 theory?
Is that on our list?
It happened on 9/11. That's my theory.
It's not even part of the show, but it's just so good, man. You got to hear it.
Cool.
He's like, no, we're done with the interview. Move on with the show now. You'll never know the truth.
What about 9/11, Deconverted Man?
Look at Hillary. You know Hillary's little symbol there, her little H with the arrows, right?
Yes.
Well, it's not an H. It's the two towers. And
of course, because
arrow is pointing to the one that was hit first.
Right.
So there you go. Now we know who did it.
It was Hillary, right?
The whole time. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
The whole time.
It was her the whole time. Shit.
Her the whole time. Wasn't Bush
Right.
at all. What a plot twist. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan.
Directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Great.
Email me, producers. I know you want me to make this movie. All these Hollywood directors and producers that are totally listening to this podcast.
Yeah, right. Which is approximately 0.
You never know, man. There's still hope. Don't kill my hope. Okay, on with the show. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to.
Until we have a logically coherent argument, we must continue to be skeptical of the conclusion. There. Now I said my thing. I'm done.
There you go.
Dropping the mic now.